Warning, this video may contain an angry comment section of gamers whose series has been turned upside down by what they thought was a conspiracy theory. Enter with caution. So I'm not the first to bring up the resemblance between the Assassin's insignia and the Freemason crest. If you haven't seen this, insert mind explosion here.
Goodbye. Oh no!
But the conversation usually stops here, or at least on all the forums that I've checked, because not many people actually know about the Freemasons. So today I'm going to show you... Stop it! Today I'm going to show you the Freemason and Assassin connection. I don't think I need to explain the plot of the first few Assassin games, so just in case you've been living under a rock for the past 8 years, the Assassin's Creed series can be summed up as so. Someone betrays you, and you kill them. Nothing is true, and everything is permitted repeats every game. Basically, the game presents the Assassins as the good guys, while the Templars are the bad guys. At least that's true from Assassin's Creed 1 to Assassin's Creed 4. I haven't played Unity or Rogue yet, so don't spear me for not knowing those games. As part of an assassin meeting, there's a quote that is said each time. We work in the dark to serve the light. For the longest time, I thought the dark was just a cool quote related to how most people see assassins, working at night. But that's just stupid, and most of the assassin game is during daytime. Then I thought it was a moral statement, but that didn't fit well either. In Masonic symbolism, light is symbolic of knowledge, and darkness is symbolic of ignorance or the lack of knowledge. One of the most common Masonic sayings is, always be searching the light. If we apply these symbolic meanings to the Assassin's Creed game, the assassins work in ignorance to serve knowledge. This actually makes a lot of sense. In every game, your character in the Order itself is rather ignorant. I mean, in the first game you found out you've been a hitman for a Templar. Then through all the games, you're trying to prevent the Templars from getting the pieces of Eden and other powerful devices without knowing where they are yourselves. So both teams in reality are searching for the same thing. Since I can go on for hours about this idea, I'll let you make the rest of the connections on assassins seeking light and possibly put your own ideas in the comments. One of the most useful tools in the game, Eagle Vision, is also pulled from the Freemasons. This Eagle Vision allows you to see enemies, targets, and sometimes even the path of guards. When you use it, the environment is darker while enemies and targets are illuminated. In Mason symbolism, the double-headed eagle is used. The eagle is facing the ultimate sun, reminding many Masons there is yet even more light. In the game, the eagle is also used as part of a map key to point out points of synchronization where you can unfog or learn pieces of the map, and showing you where more collectibles are. Many times these collectibles give you clues to the game lore in both the Assassin and Templar order. Another part of Mason symbolism is the crest itself. Inside the square and compass is a G. Many non-Masons and Masons themselves interpret this G as God. This is simply not true, or at least how people perceive it. Many Christians go into the Freemasons believing it is a Christian society, this being one of the main reasons. However, the G has 3 distinct ways of being symbolic, and none of which mean God. First is a symbol for the Grand Architect, which to the outsider means God, but within Masonry it is purposely deity neutral. If you've played through the series, you can make the connection with some thought. Secondly, in the ancient languages, Greek, Hebrew, and Aramaic, it is the 3rd letter of the alphabet, symbolizing the 3 great lights of Masonic lore which match up exactly on topic of the 3 great ironies in the Assassin's Creed. The Assassins promote peace while committing murder, promote openness of mind while requiring obedience, and reveal the danger of blind faith while practicing it themselves. The Masons' 3 great lights are not clearly described in their literature, but can be interpreted topically as human conduct, the struggle of control between a deity's will and yours, and spiritual aspirations. Also, it is a symbol of geometry. One of the collectibles in Black Flag are Mind Stones. To find a stone, you need to find a pillar, and when you do, you stand on top of the pillar, and the camera automatically goes to a bird's eye view somewhere in the area. You then have to match up a light shape to landmarks of nature, which then mark the spot on your map where you can dig up the stone. However, this merely helped me to open my mind to another concept of the game, and a connection I had never thought of before. Masons do not just think of geometry being present in their symbols, but they apply geometry to the world and universe itself. While not as strong as the other pieces of evidence in the game, you do gain influence in your own way. Throughout the series, you always have shops, landmarks, and other things which you can buy, which allows you to buy upgrades for yourself and make yourself more powerful. Which reminds me of what you find in the ciphers in the game. Masons communicate messages through ciphers. While not exactly like the pigeon ciphers of the Masons, Subject 16 leaves clues through the animus known as glyphs for both Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. There are several glyphs that connect real-world Masons to the game. When you decide for the 5th glyph in AC2, you see the message, Templar text adapted by Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is Joseph Smith, founder of Mormonism, which is a known Freemason who frequently wore his square and compass pin. For the 9th glyph, it asks you to ID the eagle. Which is the lunar module. When you decode the Masonic script on the window, decoded it reads, Johnson was one of them, the bees drones, follow the money. Claiming Templar and Freemason influence on the moon landing by President Johnson, in fact, many presidents were Freemasons themselves. So we have Freemasons as heads of religions and as world leaders. I would say that would be influence. While the game sides Templars with the Freemasons, there's a blurring of the lines between Templars and Assassins in both members and philosophy, which I'll talk about in the next Assassin's Creed video. Well, that's all I have for today, so look forward to more research I do on the game's inspiration, and remember, nothing is true, everything is permitted.